You had your car for?
But before I was like 17, so like 3.5 years probably.
Nice.
Sorry.
It still runs like a beauty, eh?
Yeah, I never had any problems with it really.
Yeah.
The AC ones.
I've been on and off about getting a new car,
Yeah.
but then it's the money factor.
Yeah. Because you want to get a good one, you know?
Exactly, and like the one I have, my Honda right now, is just super reliable.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Honda.
Old faithful, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't get one for a while until I could get something really nice.
Well, that's just it, right? Like, no point in wasting, like, spending like another $3,000 on something that's gonna last you just as long.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could get a good amount for my car, definitely. I'd probably sell for like 4 or something.
Okay.
But it does have some lights on, like maintenance.
Yeah.
That's just Honda trying to get me to come back in.
That's right.
For some money.
That's the fuck is the word I'm thinking of? That's just a ruse.
Yeah.
It's just like they're trying to reel you in.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing on my work van. Check engine light's always like flashing.
Oh yeah.
And the other day, check oil light was flashing.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, it's not our van.
No.
It's not our van.
Exactly. It's fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello there. Welcome to Just Koryzma, episode 3. I'm your host, Braden Koryzma, and alongside me today, my brother, Lucas Oliva, a.k.a. Melman Mankowitz.
That's me. How's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah?
Not too bad.
Everything's good with you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah?
Can't complain, you know. Just been back in town for a few weeks now.
Yeah, you do a lot of traveling, right?
Yeah,
so
quite a bit.
Where have you been?
Well, I did Australia.
Yeah.
I was there for about 6 months.
Wow, okay.
You know, working holiday. And then after that, I did a road trip. A couple boys. Drove across Canada.
Nice.
All
That's
the way
awesome.
to a music festival in Montreal.
That's cool.
Yeah, super cool. You know, seeing your own country, just
of course, like
camping and stuff.
Like you can't beat that. Like Canada's a beautiful place.
Oh, exactly. You know, yeah. And then my most recent trip was Southeast Asia. So that's Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam.
That's cool. So like super different like
I know, right?
Places culturally.
Yeah.
Like geographically.
Yeah.
Like, so what drove you to travel in the first place? Was it like seeing these places on the internet or TV, or was it like word of mouth kind of thing, or like what made you want to go?
My dad, I remember one day he just kind of pulled up a map because my cousins kind of did the working holiday in like Australia.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 of them did that, I think, and then pulled up a map. Kind of got this big map put on the table, and he said, "Yeah, you should do something like this, you know. Go to Australia." I got all this money saved up, and then I was like, yeah, I guess so. Why not? Give it a try.
Yeah, true.
Next thing I know, I was there for half a year, you know?
Yeah, that was I remember that. Like, that was a long time. Like,
oh, yeah.
I almost was thinking you weren't coming back.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to come back.
No, like, I hear Australia is just a beautiful place.
It's amazing, you know? Like, I love the accent, you know?
Yeah,
it's
I bet.
funny. Lots of great people, you know, hostels, and I did a huge road trip there, too, all the way from Melbourne, south of the country,
okay,
all the way through the outback, like up to the very north, and that was just wild. So
now, do you find the Australian like community as like friendly as the Canadians, or even friendlier?
They can be, yeah. They're kind of known as, you know, being a little crazy.
Yeah,
for sure.
I could get that.
You know,
I mean, like look at Jim Jeffries.
Yeah,
he's crazy, but he's awesome.
Yeah, but they're definitely some good people.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I've
cool.
met some people that, you know, don't really like them, but I've never had a problem with them. Well, I can always like relate to them since I've been there.
True.
You
know. So then, once you started traveling, did you get a bug? Did you had to find other places to go to?
I kind of did, yeah. I mean, definitely after 6 months, you kind of wanna you know, have some comfort again at home.
For sure.
And then we saw the festival lineup, and like, should we do a road trip? Because Jamie's brother did that.
Yep.
Sure, like, yeah, let's go for it. We just did that, and then I kind of always wanted to go to like Southeast Asia, because even like when I was in Australia, like, so many people were like going to Thailand and like Indonesia, Bali, stuff like that. So that was place I always wanted to go to.
Nice.
Plus cheap. Australia's so expensive.
Oh, I believe it. Like, it just like money wise, it probably was it like dollar for dollar kind of thing, or is it?
Yeah, the dollars were about the same at the time I was there, but then again, like, drinks can be beers like $10 at a bar and other things like that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
backpacker, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, no doubt.
Except then I was working at a pub. I was making like 21 Australian an hour, so for washing dishes, like.
Yeah, like it's amazing, like the minimum wage difference from here to there.
Yeah, exactly,
like,
right.
But I mean, I'm curious to like for the wage difference, is the economy better? Like, is everyone usually like or is it about the same?
I'd say it might be similar. So I think the minimum wage, it's pretty high, but I don't know how high, like a really good wage actually is.
Yeah.
Like I met this one guy who was like a bricklayer, and I think he was making like 40 or something, which is pretty good.
That's really good. Yeah.
But everything, it's kind of
everything balances out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, why'd you choose going across Canada just for just because it was like on the way to the concert, or? Yeah,
pretty much. I've always kind of wanted to see Canada. It's such a huge country. It's diverse. Doing a trip like that with friends, I thought it'd just be amazing.
So then, like, out of all the provinces you were in, more or less all, like, which one's your favorite?
Definitely BC.
Yeah? Still BC?
100%, yeah. Like, it's just, the scenery's amazing, mountains and all that. I mean, Alberta is nice for, like, Banff and Jasper.
Right.
Once you get past, Edmonton, it's just getting flat.
It's just getting flat.
Prairies, not much going on. But Ontario's really nice as well. Like, I remember we were, like, kind of way up in the mountain, and Lake Superior was, like, down here, and we're just driving, and it just looks like an ocean,
That's cool.
We're driving along the lake for, like, 8 hours.
I remember some of your snaps.
Yeah.
Like, was it Green Lake you drove by?
Which one?
There was, like, a green... Like, the water was, like, green.
Green.
Could have been mistaken, but... It was...
probably... it might have...
Might have been one
might have been out of Whistler, I think.
Okay,
Could have been, yeah. I think we went swimming somewhere there. It was cold as shit.
I believe it. Yeah, I can imagine that most, like, glacier water kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Just something fun, too. But on the road trip, the unfortunate thing happened, which you know about.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a travesty.
Toronto, not a fan.
No.
Not a fan. One morning we woke up, all excited to go Niagara Falls. We go to our van, and it's not there.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on.
Like, it's like Toronto and Vancouver, probably the crime rate's probably like way higher. Just because there's so many people, right?
Exactly, right. Toronto's a huge city.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, like, I would have been so choked to, like, lose the van.
I know. Like, we drove all the way there.
Exactly, right? Like,
we were like come
shit.
on. Yeah. So that was, but it's a funny story.
Of course. I mean, like, at the time, it sucks.
Yeah.
But as, time goes forward, a lot of things just, you laugh about because you're like, oh, yeah, that happened.
There's nothing we could do about it. They found it a week and a half later, ignition ripped out, everything gone.
Yeah. So.
What can you do?
And, like, what made you want to go to Thailand? Southeast Asia? Like,
just the whole kind of cultural thing, I'd never experienced something like that different. I heard the people there are just amazing, and it's cheap.
Yeah.
Riding scooters around, exploring the cities, food, just a bit of everything,
Okay.
And then Cambodia and Vietnam, I never thought I'd ever go there. I mean, I didn't know much about them.
Right.
It's like, oh, we're going there, and they were awesome too.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, doing all these trips, I'm sure you intend on traveling more.
Mm-hmm.
Did they, like, doing the trips, did they change, like, your perspective, like, on life, or just for what you like to do, or, like...
I think they definitely did.
Yeah?
Because when you're away from home for, like, that long, and you're meeting all these people from around the world, and trying new things, you just kind of get very, like, open-minded.
Yeah.
And more social, too, I think, because you have to put yourself out there and meet people, and stuff like that.
Right.
They kind of, like, help you figure out what you want to do as well. Trying certain things, or meeting people who love doing things,
Of course.
Stuff like that.
That's cool. And, like, so, do you think it's put you on a path kind of like that you feel like this is the right idea? Like, in terms of life?
Oh, yeah, I'd say so for sure.
That's cool.
It's experiencing all that. And then I remember just one day on a bus, I was taking so many buses, you have so much time to think. I just kind of figured out what I wanted to do. And, what kind of matters to me.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I've only been out of the country once, but it was awesome. Like, It definitely makes me want to travel more, but at the same time, like, for me, it's all about, like, it's expensive. That's the hard thing, right, for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And I've always kind of figured out that it's such, you know, a great experience, and not knowing what I wanted to do before it's like, this is such a good way to spend time now while I can.
For sure, right? Know? Like you're not committed to a certain job, so you can, or like any particular job, so you can, that way you're able to afford to take these like 6-month, 3-month trips, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly right.
And you're doing things like I probably will never end up doing like a 6-month or 3-month trip.
Yeah.
Just because like in terms of what's going on in my life. But,
exactly right.
And I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
But like.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for everyone doing trips that length. Like,
for sure.
I don't know if I could do a 6-month trip anymore. Even like the 2.5 months. After a while, it gets pretty tiring. You know, you're just different city to city, place, backpacking all your stuff, pack up, you know, leave.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's all part of it, right?
It's all part of exactly. It's all part of the experience.
And I love, just getting to a new city and just walking around, exploring, see what's going on.
So, what was the weirdest thing you ate on any of your trips?
Definitely be worms.
Worms, yeah.
Worms, yeah. So we were at this our tuk-tuk driver. We had him for like a couple days, just kind of touring around and stuff like that. Then he took us to see his family. His wife, his little daughter, and his mom, and his like brother. And we're there, and we're at his house, and we're eating dinner, and we're just kind of talking and stuff. And he has a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
1 chicken leg and thigh. This is in Cambodia, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he has this bowl. It looks like worms, but what he says, he's like, natural from tree. So I'm like, oh, it's like some type of nut or something, you know?
Right.
It's something weird, and then something new. So I just have like 2 spoonfuls of it. And I'm like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then we all kind of try some, and then later I Google like Cambodian tree worm, and there it is.
It's an actual worm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's the one. Yeah. Kurt got a bit sick off that.
And once you realized what it was, or like...
I think it's just kind of bugged his stomach a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I see what you did there, wordplay. Mm-hmm. Kind of bugged his stomach.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I had some frog too, but that's not like...
I guess like not crazy.
Yeah. But around here, no one really eats frog.
No.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a place that you want to travel to next on your bucket list?
I mean, I'd definitely like to go to Europe one day.
Yeah? Do like a little... Like, do you want to do like a shorter trip than the 3-month of Thailand, or do you want to do something around that so you can kind of hit all of Europe?
It's hard. I mean, there's a lot over there.
Oh, yeah. Like, you could... I mean, it's like anywhere. You could probably spend like a month even just in one city exploring it and doing...
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just doing whatever and almost doing something new every day.
Mm-hmm. But it'd probably be a shorter trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to say though. You know, I don't know what I'll be doing with work soon, and you know, we'll see. Money and stuff. Europe's not too cheap.
No, so I can't imagine. Is
that euro?
Is there like a particular city in Europe, or like a place, or like, you know?
I'd like to go to Italy.
Italy?
That'd be cool. Yeah, Italy. Maybe Spain.
That'd be cool.
Maybe south of France. It's pretty nice down there.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of places, I think. Everywhere.
Just, I like it. That's cool.
Yeah.
That I'm sure you'll get there eventually, you know? Make big bucks.
One day. Exactly.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with a group? Like, or does it depend on the size of the group?
They have the pros and cons, you know.
Yeah.
Like in a group, it's nice because you're always with people. You're never by yourself, really. You know, you're always someone to do something with or whatever. You know, people to talk to. Or alone, you just gotta force yourself.
Right.
To, you know, to get out there and meet people. But then it can be better because, like in a group, you don't try as hard.
Yeah.
From what I've noticed, like we just kind of stick to ourselves a bit. Sure, we meet some people here, but we're not as inclined to talk to that guy sitting over there.
True.
You know.
Yeah, because you're more comfortable with your buddies.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, if I'm by myself, I'm like, I don't want to sit here by myself. You know?
No, exactly, right? Like, you just look
silly.
silly.
Do something. Mm-hmm. But comparing Australia, you know, alone to Asia with 3 friends, I met, you know, so many more people in Australia.
I believe it, yeah.
So many more.
Yeah, because, I mean, you left by yourself, and you can't, like, I mean, I think I had a buddy come for a little bit.
Yeah,
and then,
he came for about a month.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like nothing in terms of how long you were down there for. So.
No, exactly right. And I'd say at the end of the 6 months, I only really came home because I was kind of out of money.
Yeah.
Like, and I had my flight booked. Otherwise, I would have probably liked to do a big road trip on the west coast of Australia.
That'd been cool.
Because I didn't really know what I wanted to do back home, so I was like, I want to go back to work, you know?
Yeah, like work. So like who wants to work, right?
Usually just do this for a while.
That's cool. I'm always jealous of your travel journeys, but I'm also, like, it's always nice for you to come back and.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know you have lots of stories to tell and.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Stuff like that, but so now that you're home, you've been getting back into working out.
Oh yeah.
So do you have like, what do you like to do for your workouts? Like, are you bodybuilding, strength training, kind of thing, or powerlifting?
I mean, a bit of powerlifting for sure.
Yeah.
Strength, kind of. I just want to get a lot of size, strength, and kind of go from there. Turn into bodybuilding.
Like with all your travels and stuff, did you work out a lot, or?
I mean, I never really started working out until after I got back from Australia.
Yeah.
That was when it really kicked off, and I started going to the gym with you and Dill.
Yeah.
You know, and then, that was amazing. I, learned lots and improved lots. And then the road trip, it didn't work out once.
No.
Just drinking,
Just, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it, though. I mean, you're out there to have fun, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. We were gone for too long, month and a bit.
Yeah.
But Asia, because before that, I was in love with working out, I was just addicted.
It really, it's like a drug, man. Like, once you, like, work hard at it, you gotta commit, and if you commit for a certain period, it's like, it doesn't just become routine, it becomes like a lifestyle. Like, I've had buddies where I'm like, hey, do you want to, like, work out earlier or something, and then we'll go do this? And they're like, no, I have to be here at this time, like, I have to work out here. It's like, okay, like, that's cool. And I used to be just like that. Like, I'd have people invite me out, and it's like, nah, man, I'm going to the gym.
Exactly. And it's amazing. Like, just before I left, I'd seen so much improvement and progress, and it was amazing, and it's like, here we go.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, because, I mean, like, not working out, you probably lose, you lose a bit of strength, but, I mean, as I've noticed, you've been able to regain it fairly quickly back,
for sure,
right?
Yeah, and size, too.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, now that you're able to kind of work on your, like, bulking and stuff like that.
Yeah, eating properly and, supplements and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Consistency. Like, over there I worked out, like, half a dozen times, but it's not going to do too much in 2.5 months.
Not at all.
But the one thing that was amazing is, we had rented scooters a lot, so I'd hop on my scooter, drive to the gym, go work out, drive back. I have all these, like, Asians looking at me because I was like the biggest guy there.
That's awesome.
It's it almost feels like you're living there,
Yeah. It's almost just like part of your daily life now.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have, like, a favorite day that you like to do?
A favorite what, sorry?
Like, favorite day, like, do you prefer leg day, chest day, kind of thing?
I've always kind of been like an arms guy and chest.
Okay.
And back.
So a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
No,
I've definitely learned to enjoy legs more over the years. It just feels good,
Well, yeah. I mean, for me, I love legs. Yeah. Like, I like squatting.
Yeah.
It's also my best exercise,
you're good
though,
at
right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, I mean, that's what I prefer, which is bizarre because I remember going into legs, I was like, I just didn't want to hurt again, but I mean, after a while, it's just like something you want.
Yeah, I remember as soon as I got back from this last trip, like, did legs, I couldn't walk for like 2 days, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when Mark did it with us the first time, like, did legs with us. He he was at work and he dropped a box. He just left it there.
Yeah. Exactly right.
That was awesome. It was good. Yeah, no. I'm really enjoying the program we're doing, which the program we're doing right now is 5-3-1. So first every week you have your 4 days, and then so the first week you do your working sets of 5, and then next week sets of 3, and then your last week isn't sets of 1, it's a 5, 3, and then 1, but it's an AMRAP, so you want to go for as many reps as you can at a pretty heavy weight.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get the program down. I'm always forgetting what we're doing.
I know. It's okay though. Like,
do the wrong weight.
I'm usually just like basing it off Dylan, right?
Yeah,
like, he's right there.
No, it seems like it's a pretty good program.
Yeah.
I'm liking it so far.
So then, like, what are your weightlifting goals here? Like, for, I guess, if you want, you can go like exercises. Like, what do you want to be pushing for numbers? And then like, are you trying to put on weight? Are you trying to get to a certain weight, or like what kind of stuff like that?
I definitely like to, well, for starters, get back to where I was before I left, which is probably like another 8 pounds or so. It's not too far to go.
No.
But on top of that, probably want another 20 pounds. And then as soon as I get there, I'll probably want another 10 pounds.
That's right. You know? You're just never big enough.
Yeah, I mean, strength, I definitely just like to kind of do as much as I can.
Yeah?
You know?
Like, do you have, like, a number you want to hit first? Like for me, I want to hit that 2 plate for bench.
Yeah, definitely for me too.
Like, I'm getting there, so... And you're not too far behind me, so...
No, yeah. I remember before, like... Yeah, I was getting close for sure.
Yeah, like the two of us, in terms of like bench, we were very close.
Yeah, things are feeling real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
So do you have, like, what about like squat and deadlift and shoulder press kind of thing? Like what?
Squat, definitely I like to hit 300. I was pretty close last, just before I left. Deadlift, I mean 400 would be nice. 400,
right? That's ideal, right?
Yeah,
I want to be able to say I can do at least 4 plates.
Yeah.
One day.
65 pounds on the most I've done.
Pardon?
Another 65 pounds more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I just gotta, put in the work, take the time.
I mean, you're there every day. I mean, you're there every day. For the program.
Yeah, exactly right.
So I mean, the program for me, I feel way stronger.
Oh yeah, I bet.
100 times.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm very excited about it. So I think it should be good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I might even make Fridays to strict deadlifts. And maybe Wednesday I might do upper back and buys.
Okay.
I love doing that day. Back and buys.
I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. A good arm pump.
Yeah.
Unreal, right?
Exactly.
It's fantastic. Yeah. I love the gym. Like it's definitely something I'm glad I got into for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I just remember being like, before I started weightlifting, I was definitely like half the size.
Yeah.
Just, like, and of course, all my friends are taller than me because I'm a short guy, and like everyone. So that means naturally, maybe not necessarily naturally, but most of them were stronger than me, and I mean, no one likes being the weakest, right? So
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's kind of motivating.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, me too. I was a skinny guy. Like when I graduated high school, like probably gained about almost 50 pounds since high school.
That's awesome.
Like it's painful to look at those pictures from back then.
Right? Like, you just feel so skinny, right?
Oh, God.
You just feel like like that. Makes me definitely, like, appreciate where I'm at now.
Totally. Yeah. And I'm surprised I've even, like, gotten to here, like, so much weight packed on over the years.
I know.
The past few years.
It's awesome. Like it's a good feeling to see that the dedication is paying off.
Oh, exactly,
yeah. So... We were talking earlier, and you said, you kind of have some goals or, like, some places you want to be in life. You want to care to, like, kind of share those things?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like to be at a point where I'm, financially stable.
Right.
I can live on my own, of course, and I think everyone wants to do that at some point.
Of course, yeah.
Be able to buy a house, support a family one day. Not soon, not anytime soon. All right, let's just make that clear.
For the record, yeah.
And I just kind of want to be able to, do things I want, buy things I want.
That's cool.
I mean, I don't want to be like, I think everyone likes having money.
Of course, right? Like, I mean, no one likes. I find with this generation, everyone wants the paycheck but doesn't want to put the work in. But
yeah,
I definitely appreciate the paychecks, even like for when I worked my long weeks and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
It like. When you're working like all these hours and you're making a lot more money than you're used to, you definitely spend it a lot more though. That's the thing, right? Like, some people, like, you make an extra $500 this month, they'll feel good to spend an extra $300. Which, I mean, to be fair, it's your money. You can treat yourself and stuff. But
yeah, that's true.
Depending on what you're doing, like for me, like I'm saving for a house. I'm sure you are too, or some, or like the idea,
sure,
right? Like that's an extra $500 in savings.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's so many different choices you can make.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what you said earlier about not everyone wants to put in the work, I think like a lot of people do. It's just like with what work,
That too, like some people go to school and they can't find the work, which is the problem, because then they end up working at a minimum wage job.
Exactly, and that's bad.
It's terrible because it's not a livable wage.
No, exactly.
It's like not even a survivable wage.
Yeah, I think I read something online. It was like minimum wage was meant to be the minimum wage for a guy or a person who could, have their own house and support a family or whatever, like back in the day or whatever.
Yeah, like it's the minimum to be able to do these things. So you can't, like, probably what they meant for it was like you just can't go on like all these trips all the time or something like that, right? Like
you
can't
can just kind of get by.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's the minimum that
it's like,
anyone's gonna
like, if you don't have roommates now or something like that, like you're just totally screwed. Like
exactly, it's the lowest they're gonna pay you.
Yeah, it really is. Which sucks. Yeah. But I mean, like, it is what it is. I guess. Like,
you can't do a whole lot.
No. So in terms of like buying a house and stuff, do you want to stay on island or do you want to get away from here? Or?
I wouldn't mind staying on the island for a bit. Like, me, I'm kind of like a nature guy. Like, I like having space. I'd like to have some land or big property. Quietness.
Yeah.
As much as I like the hustle and bustle of cities, being right in one.
Not so much.
Yeah, it's nice for doing things, and like shows or like going out, stuff like that. But end of the day, if I just want to like somebody if you live in like Vancouver or something, like I'd much rather like be able to drive here.
For sure, right?
Like, driving over there, I don't really.
I find driving in like places that are super busy, like Vancouver, they stress me out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't get nervous, but it's like there's just too much traffic.
Yeah.
There's too much going on. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the island here is getting really busy.
It is, for sure.
It's definitely picked up.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll eventually be like stupid busy, kind of like Vancouver. Mm-hmm. But at the moment, it's nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like having that space to just kind of live life.
Yeah.
Be able to just drive to all these, because we have so many great like nature parks and stuff like in the city or around hikes and stuff like that.
Yeah. There's so many nice places. Like the place you took. We went on a walk the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? Like it was like
it's
Lindley Valley or something.
Lindley Valley,
super nice trail. Like
exactly.
It was like it wasn't super long, but it was quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It was like saw some ducks.
Yeah,
like, those are awesome.
Exactly right.
Exactly. So that's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. But maybe one day I'd like to move. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. During a road trip across Canada, I really like Kelowna, like interior BC. I really liked it there. Just like the Okanagan Lake, the kind of that whole terrain of the interior. It's just really nice.
It's cool, man.
Like so we rented some jet skis on the lake, and it's just like paradise.
Yeah, no doubt. Actually, that's awesome.
Get a house overlooking the lake. Wouldn't be able to afford it, but maybe
you could sure try.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'll try.
Like, have you thought about like what career wise you want to push towards?
I'd like to get a job at Harmac, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Full-time position. A very secure place to work, I think.
It is. It's a great place.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it there. Like, a lot of good people,
Exactly. Work's not too bad.
Mm-hmm. It's hard work. Like, there's days where it's hard work. There's days
for sure, yeah.
where it's not so bad. Like,
mm-hmm. Exactly. You kind of get a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Well, there's different jobs, too.
Yeah.
Doing things. But yeah, I feel like everyone would kind of like to work for themselves, too, at some point.
Not totally ideally, like self-made, self-paid kind of idea, but
mm-hmm.
that requires a lot of. You got to give up a lot of time. Like you got to give up like almost like your social life. You got to be working hard.
Yeah.
Like you're working. Not everyone can work 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, it's like I totally understand. I did it for a long time. It's
very
exhausting.
You tried your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the rewards though, eventually, you get to make a success out of that, then
absolutely. Like it
could be amazing
if you can push through and
mm-hmm.
break open and like kind of like I guess have like a breakthrough and like kind of shine where you want to shine, and all of a sudden you become successful depending on like what your definition of successful is.
Yeah.
Then that's awesome. Like more power to you.
Mm-hmm. Like seeing with social media now, you can see so many like entrepreneurs and people like that.
Everybody's an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
basically,
exactly.
Right? Everyone's a brand. Like
yeah.
It's
exactly.
Totally, right? Like
it seems very competitive,
Absolutely. Like everyone, like you have to be unique. Because there's a lot of people that are very similar. There's a lot of people trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
There's got to be something that sets you apart from at least like 85%.
Yeah.
Like you got to be in like probably even the top 5% you need to be in.
Yeah.
Which is the hard part.
Exactly right.
So you gaming lately? What have you been gaming?
I was playing a bit of Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I believe. It's a fun game.
It's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
You excited for anything coming out in this fall kind of thing?
I mean, Spyro's remastered. Yeah. Maybe Spider-Man 2. Might pick that up.
Spider-Man, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited about it.
See how the money's looking.
I'm sure at that time.
But a bit of Fortnite too. I've been playing.
Fortnite's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah,
mess around, get a couple friends.
Yeah, exactly. Get some duos going or something. Are you still playing guitar now? Lately at all?
I haven't been playing too much. Just kind of, it's tough finding the motivation for it sometimes. Like, I mean, sometimes it's pure laziness. You know, I still can pick it up and play pretty well.
Right.
It definitely, it's something I'd kind of like to pick up back more. It's just a matter of actually getting to it.
Putting the time in.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a hard thing to do. You just walk over, pick it up off the wall,
yeah,
and plug her in. Yeah.
Exactly. No, you have to plug her in, bud.
Yeah.
You can just start strumming.
Yeah, exactly right. But I think I'm going to see a show June 1st.
Yep.
Joe Satriani. I'm super excited that he's like one of my top 2 favorite guitar players of all time.
That's so exciting.
Like, he's just a wizard. He's a legend.
I mean, that's exciting.
Just shredding.
You played me some of his music when we were like when you were driving together, and it's awesome. Mm-hmm. Like his range is so vast.
Yeah, exactly right. It's like that's the guy who's just dedicated like his life to that.
Oh yeah.
You know, every day is just playing and learning new things and whatever. Yeah. So yeah, and he's all instrumental too, which is kind of cool because you don't hear like too much of that.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the way he plays it just really works. Like it just kind of, songs kind of just like tell a story almost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going with my uncle, and that'll be pretty fun.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be great.
Yeah. It's at a small venue, the Ballroom Commodore, so it's gonna be up close and personal.
Ooh, cool. So, do you think you'll get to meet him or anything like that?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like just to tell him like what he means to you and stuff like that, right?
You know, shake his hand.
It's like when I went on my Kind of Funny trip. Mm-hmm. Like those guys mean so much to me, and like I remember telling all of them like thank you. Like, just like they know that they don't understand what they do for everybody.
Yeah.
But they've changed my life in the sense of like they're just like they're the best.
Yeah, and
like,
just kind of maybe inspired you too.
Exactly right,
yeah.
like
things like that.
Exactly, man.
So I think when I see him, I'm probably gonna get re-inspired all over again.
For sure, right? Then you'll probably pick up the old guitar and strum along.
But it's like that's still pretty far away. So I should try to just get myself together.
Get yourself back into it or something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to be in like a band or anything. I just want to kind of do my own thing.
Yeah, well, exactly. You don't have to do anything for, like, you just do it how you want it, right? Like, if you just want to learn to play more songs, that's great.
Exactly right.
Like, you know what you want, so you just strive for that.
Yeah, totally. You never played any instruments, have you?
Actually, I have.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yes. I have played the guitar.
Okay.
I played guitar for a year.
Okay.
It was part of the musical program at the elementary school I was in.
Oh yeah.
For grade 7. And then I played the alto sax.
The alto sax.
The alto sax.
Really?
Yeah, I really did. Yeah. I was terrible at it.
Okay.
And then I think part of grade 7 I played a bit of ukulele as well, just cause or part of grade 6 or something.
Yeah, I remember doing that stuff.
Yeah, it was just part of the music thing.
Recorder.
The classic recorder. Yeah.
Ukulele.
Other than that, I have never been super interested in playing an instrument. Mm-hmm. I think it'd be cool to know a couple things on piano, just because pianos are cool.
Exactly right.
But I like guitar, but I've also I just don't want to. I don't feel like I want to put the time into playing an instrument or anything like that.
Or money too.
Exactly, it's an expensive thing.
Yeah, I mean once you kind of get your equipment and stuff, then
you're good to go.
Yeah,
it's kind of like this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Once you have it, you're able to do a lot more with it than if you didn't have it.
Until you need something that's better and something something else.
Exactly right. You just keep working at it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just wanted to thank you for coming on the show, Lucas.
Oh, no problem.
Yes,
thank you for having me.
Yes, it was awesome. I know I see you every day, but it's always nice to have you on the show. And
for sure.
Just been putting away at this.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great thing.
It's a great thing. So thank you for watching Just Koryzma episode 3. You should probably hit that subscribe button right there. And don't forget to check out the other episodes. Let me know what you think, whether it be on Facebook Messenger or comment or anything like that. And we'll have to see you guys next week. Thanks.